Welcome to Safe Money Radio with your Cashflow coach, Del Fujinaka. Del is a cash flow and retirement specialist, primarily serving family estates and small business owners in Hawaii. But he's sought after nationally for his expertise in helping people secure their transitions towards and in retirement. Mr. Fujinaka is a CWS and SEPA certified professional in the state of Hawaii, and he specializes in working with people who are near retirement or who are already retired with wealth management, income planning, tax efficiency, and asset protection strategies. And now, here to talk with you about no market risk, cash flow, and retirement planning, your host, Del Fujinaka.
Aloha! This is Del Fujinaka, your host, welcoming you to Safe Money Radio. I am your cash flow strategist, simplifying the complexity of money management to build stable wealth right now and for the future. Let me ask you a question. Do you have more time or less time than you did yesterday? Without a doubt, if you're still working, you have less time until you retire. If you are retired, you have less time to enjoy your retirement. This is why you need to look at protecting your retirement profits with a no market risk planning. Participating in market gains but never market losses allows you to have an insurance policy that protects you against time. If you're 30 years old and the market crashes, your investment money has time to recover. That is why a 30-year-old will take more risk with their money than someone who is older. Retirement is out of sight and out of mind when you're young. But when you're 60, what happens when the market crashes? Let's say you're retiring in 5 years. How do you make back your losses in 5 years when the market drops by 30 or 40 or even just 20%? You didn't make your money back in the last crash in 5 years, did you? If your money is deposited into no market risk accounts, you don't lose a dime from market losses. What if you're already in retirement? How are you going to make back the losses while you're drawing money out of your account for income or required minimum distributions? It's almost impossible. I'm not just saying that. I can mathematically prove it to you. Why would you want to waste years making up for losses anyway? That's what I mean when I say no market risk planning is an insurance policy that protects you against time. When the market goes up, you get the opportunity to participate in those gains. When the market goes down, you don't participate in any of those losses. That means your account balance doesn't decrease during a time of market loss. How is that insurance against time, you say? If you don't have to take time to make up for losses, the next time the market goes up, you get gains from an account balance that never decreased. Before I continue to explain this concept, let me invite you to give me a call and make a suitability review appointment. Please understand that I don't work with everyone. My typical client is one that has a minimum of $100,000 of money set aside for retirement and usually much more. I only work with those at or near retirement. That typically means age 50 to 75, with very few exceptions. For those I meet with, you'll be provided some complimentary resources, including a copy of our book and some illustrations on how what we call the power of reset can help you protect your money while still having the opportunity for growth and lifetime income. Give me a call now at 808-468-0552. That's 808-468-0552. There is no cost or obligation. So let's get back to the issue of time. Why settle for lost value when you can build new value? That is why I call our planning system an autopilot gain and retain financial strategy. The technical term for this is called annual reset. Now, think about it in terms of a roller coaster. When a roller coaster is being pulled up a hill, you can hear a clicking noise. Each time you hear a click, there's a mechanism that locks that coaster so it can't go backwards. If the machine pulling the coaster up the track fails, the coaster will stop. but it won't go in reverse. In a no market risk strategy, this is called the annual reset. Any market growth pulls your money up the steep track, and each year you hear a click. That sound is your money being locked in place so it can never go backwards. Never go backwards due to market losses. You only go up from market gains, and you never go backward from market loss. Every year, your account value gets locked into place, so it can't go into reverse. Like I said, it is an autopilot gain and retain strategy. How is that different from investing in stocks, bonds, mutual funds, variable annuities, or other risk-based investments? Well, in risk-based investments, you didn't hear the clicks. If the market machine breaks, you get thrown into reverse. If you get pulled to the top, it dumps you over to the other side. In a risk-based investment, there is no clicking noises. No gains are being locked. Instead, you hear nervous laughter on the way up and screaming on the way down. Now, what do you hear from people with their money in no market risk strategies? If you hear anything at all, it is a quiet sigh of relief. No nervous laughter and no screaming. My clients get to sleep at night, and knowing they are keeping their gains. Their account balance doesn't decrease 1 penny due to a market loss because their coaster only goes up. It's more like an escalator that may stop now and then, but never goes backwards. Answer this question for me. How much better would you have been off today if you had never experienced losses from the last market crash, or any crashes for that matter? You know the answer. Let me tell you what my job is. In fact, what my mission is in life. I'm here to stop the screaming. I can't save everyone. If you haven't saved enough money for me to help you, I'm sorry. Now, I wish I could help everyone, but the bottom line is there is only so many hours in a day and way too many people at or approaching retirement age that I need to help. So here's the deal. You need to have significant retirement savings and are at least age 50. Give me a call. When you call, we will talk, and I will tell you if you are a candidate for my services. I'm not going to waste your time or mine, and if you qualify for my help, you will have 100% of my attention. For a complimentary suitability review, call 808-468-0552. Once we talk, I can determine if we should meet. But first, I must determine if I can significantly help you. My number again is 808-468-0552. If we work together, I'm going to know you and you're going to get to know me. It means that I'm not only going to just sell you a financial product, but instead use financial products to solve problems. I hope you understand this because there are too many financial salespeople out there throwing financial products into a fan and seeing what sticks on the wall. That is not how I do business. If what I am saying makes sense, call me and I'll give you a complimentary copy of our Safe Money book when we meet. Once again, my number is 808-468-0552. That's 808-468-0552. Wouldn't it be great if you could automatically avoid all the bad years of the market? Why wouldn't you want to do that? Unfortunately, most people are just concerned with losing money and they don't understand the impact of losing time. Why wouldn't you want to insure one of your biggest assets, your retirement savings, against losing time and value? Don't think that just because your broker hasn't told you about this, that is too good to be true. By the way, when it comes to no market risk planning, I don't make a dime from your money. I get paid directly from the balance sheet of the highly rated companies that I work with. If you like 100% of your money exposed to commissions or management fees, then I'm probably not your best option. But if you want some of your money protected from the deterioration of fees, commissions, and the downside risk of the market, then we should have a conversation. My number is 808-468-0552. That's 808-468-0552. Since I have to take a break, now would be a great time to call me for your complimentary Safe Money book and Safe Money Information Kit. My number is 808-468-0552. That's 468-0552. Isn't it time to stop exposing your retirement to market risk? You're listening to Safe Money Radio with Del Fujinaka.
Want to earn a guaranteed minimum bonus of up to 10% or more return on all first-year deposits and capture stock market-linked gains while eliminating market losses? As Del Fujinaka, a no-market risk retirement protection specialist, constantly points out, the secret for a successful retirement is to avoid any loss of capital in order to go forward, never backward. Also, avoid the deteriorating effects of fees, taxes, and inflation. Pay zero taxes while your funds grow at first-year rates of up to 10% or more, guaranteed by highly rated companies to have zero market risk. Call Del Fujinaka now at 808-468-0552. While brokers charge fees even when their clients are losing money, Del Fujinaka never charges fees, as your money only moves forward to reach your financial goals. Call 808-468-0552. That's 808-468-0552.
Traders here working the phone say a lot of their customers are freaked out waiting to see how low the Dow will go. They're focused on the Dow, not so focused on OPEC. Yes, OPEC did cut production by 1.5 million barrels per day.
Really, you're seeing just broad-based declines across all of the major technology sectors.
And we're not getting the bid wanted. We're not getting the stop trading, and we see where the buyers are. We're just, every day they're pounding it.
The heightened financial turmoil that we have experienced of late may well lengthen the period of weak economic performance and further increase the risk to growth.
You're listening to Safe Money Radio. The message is simple yet profound. Today, instead of settling for ordinary planning and ordinary results, you can have advanced planning with superior results. Business owners, some of you have worked 20 and even 30 years to build your business. You're ready to sell this asset and go into retirement, but you don't want to risk or lose any of your hard-earned money. How about 401k owners? Have you recently changed jobs or reached age 59 and a half and have a retirement account you don't want to see disappear due to market losses? If you have money you're counting on for retirement, Del Fujinaka can make sure you sleep at night with contract guarantees that you will not participate in market losses and a minimum return that will double your money in 10 years for a lifetime of income that you cannot outlive. So don't stay on an elevator that may be heading for the basement. Stop the bleeding now and revive your retirement. That's advanced no market risk planning. And now you can have it. You don't have to settle for the ordinary. Call 808-468-0552. That's 808-468-0552. Safe Money Radio. CDs, money market accounts, and checking or savings accounts seem to be the way the banks give us the short end of the stick these days. If you have money in a bank, you might even be losing money because of inflation. Don't let low interest rates get you down. How would you like tax-deferred growth that's much higher than CDs with liquidity on a short-term account? Have you ever heard of triple compounding? You can get interest on interest, interest on principal, and interest on the taxes you would normally have to pay if your money was in a bank account. Don't let the bank give you low rates while taking your money to issue credit cards with 18% interest rates. Call now for fixed annuity rates that are way higher than what a bank offers and are tax deferred. Call us now for short-term money solutions at 808-468-0552. That's 808-468-0552. Fixed annuities are backed by the claims-paying ability of the issuing insurance company and are not FDIC insured. You're listening to Safe Money Radio with your host, Del Fujinaka.
Thank you for tuning in to Safe Money Radio. I am Del Fujinaka, a no market risk retirement and asset protection specialist. Hey, have you ever been to a casino? Las Vegas? In Hawaii, we call that our ninth island. I am sure at least sometime in your life, you have either been to one or seen one on TV or even in a movie. What is the one noise that you constantly hear in a casino? You're hearing it now. Just by me asking that question, you're hearing that clang, 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 and those coins hitting the metal tray at the bottom of a slot machine. I want you to think about that for a second. Everybody loves a noise in a casino, but why? Anyplace else, it would be very annoying. If someone was making that noise in your house, you would hit them over the head with a broom handle and tell them, hey, knock it off. But for some reason in a casino, we like that noise. Why? You know the answer. We like that noise because we know that someone is getting paid. There's a lot of excitement, hope, and encouragement when you're sitting at the slot machine and you hear someone getting paid. Now, what if there was an equally loud noise for every time someone lost money? What if every time someone lost money at the casino, you heard the Let's Make a Deal show, that game show, you know how you hear that zonk noise? Or the Price is Right loser horns. You know what I'm talking about, that wah, wah, wah sound of complete failure. Hey, guess what? Nobody in a no market risk strategies ever hears that sound due to market losses. They never hear the sound of market loss failure. When I say never, I mean never. Now, question, is all your money exposed to the sound of a potential failure? Shouldn't some of it only be exposed to the sound of getting paid and never losing a dime due to market loss? Wouldn't you like to only get paid and never take market losses? If you hear what I'm saying, call me for a guaranteed payday where your money only goes up and never goes down due to market losses. I only work with those at or near retirement. That typically means age 50 to 75. For those I meet with, you'll be provided with a complimentary resources, including a copy of our book and some solution-based illustrations on how a no market risk plan can help you protect your money while still having the opportunity for growth and lifetime income. Do you have an existing retirement that you would like to safeguard from losses? Give me a call now at 808-468-0552. That's 808-468-0552. There is no cost or obligation. Imagine a casino that only allowed you to make one bet per year. The game is simple, completely transparent, and highly regulated. Here's how the game works. Let's say you're betting $100,000. If you lose, you get the money back, the entire $100,000. If you win, you get to keep the earnings plus the money you bet. Let's say you win 10%. That win is like 10% gain. So now you have $110,000. Next year you play the game again, but now you're betting $110,000. If you lose the game, you get back your whole $110,000. If you win another 10% gain, you now have $121,000. The worst you can do is getting your money back. The best you can do is a 20% gain or more, but no matter how much you win, you never lose those winnings due to playing the game. This is how a no market risk planning works. You only win and never lose because of market losses. Now compare this to risk-based investing. If you invested $100,000 on stocks, bonds, mutual funds, variable annuities, real estate investment trusts, or anything that is not guaranteed against market loss, and you even sign a disclosure for that, here is how it works. Your bet is still $100,000. If you win a 10% gain, you now have $110,000. But if you lose 10%, you now have $90,000. Now you must play with less money. If you're playing with $90,000 and win a 10% gain, now you only have $99,000. You still don't even have the money you started playing the game with. Everyone knows the problem with gambling, but at the beginning it's kind of fun, exhilarating. But the longer you play, the more chances there is for a loss. When it comes to the retirement game, you can't afford to lose. If you're my client, you will typically be at least 50 to 75 years of age and have at least $100,000 in retirement savings, but usually much more. Like I've said before, I don't work with everyone. Most of my clients have one thing in common. They're closer to the end of their lives than the beginning. They can't afford to lose the game due to market risk gambling. Gambling is just like any other vice. A little in moderation is probably not going to kill you. But is it something you should do all the time with all of your money? Of course not. This is why my clients at least put the money they need to count on in strategies that eliminate market risk. It's not for all your money, and it's not for everyone. But if you are at or near retirement, it is at least worth considering. Call me for a complimentary suitability review. For those I meet with, you'll be provided some resources, including a copy of our book and some illustrations on how a market risk-free plan can help you protect your money while still having the opportunity for growth and lifetime income. Give me a call now at 808-468-0552. Once we talk, I can determine if we should meet. But first, I must determine if I can significantly help you. My number is 808-468-0552. That's 808-468-0552. Now, what if you had a better than average chance of a better than average return without any risk or market losses? Isn't that a better way to play the game? When you're at an age, think about it, where losses can destroy your retirement. Maybe you're like some of my clients who have millions of dollars you are gambling with. I know what you're thinking because all my extremely wealthy clients were thinking the same thing before I started working with them. When you have millions, you feel like, well, you're immune to the risk of losing a bet on the market. If you have $5 million and lose $1 million, no big deal, right? Still can survive. But why did you work so hard just to lose what you have worked for? Shouldn't you at least protect some of your money without the risk of market loss, while still having the opportunity to win when the market is up? Would you like to lock in market gains from losses, eliminate management fees, and defer taxes? Doesn't it at least make sense to find out what I'm talking about and determine once and for all if a no market risk strategy at least makes sense for some of your hard-earned money? You need to have significant retirement savings and are at least the age of 50 years old for me to help you. When you call, we will talk, and I will tell you if you are a candidate for my services. At that point, we'll meet and go over your situation. If you decide not to move forward, you're not going to offend me. My calendar is always full, and I'm not that salesperson guy chasing one client like my whole life depends on it. If you determine that an index annuity is not for you, I promise we'll depart as friends, and my door will always be open if you change your mind. I know I can't save everyone from financial loss because some people just want to roll the dice and pay the consequences. But I'm going to do my best to make sure people have the opportunity to lock in gains and avoid market losses. That is my mission and my passion. For a suitability review, call 808-468-0552. call me and I'll give you a complimentary copy of our Safe Money book when we meet. Once again, my number is 808-468-0552. That's 808-468-0552. Well, that's all the time I have for Safe Money Radio this week. Before I go, I want you to know that I sleep at night knowing that none of my clients have ever lost a single penny to market risk. I want you to sleep at night too. Until next time at the same time, I'm Del Fujinaka reminding you to stay safe so you can step into a secure financial future.
You've been listening to Safe Money Radio with your host, Del Fujinaka. Find out how to guarantee that your hard-earned money is safe with locked-in returns and never going down due to market risk, so you can have the future that you deserve. Call Del Fujinaka now for your free Safe Money book and Safe Money information kit at 808-468-0552. That number again is 808-468-0552. The preceding information does not represent tax, legal, or investment advice. Surrender charges apply to base contracts. Optional lifetime income benefit riders are used to calculate lifetime payments only and are not available for cash surrender or in a death benefit unless specified in the annuity contract. Fees may apply. Guarantees are based on the financial strength and claims paying ability of the insurance company. No information presented today should be acted upon without meeting with a qualified and licensed professional. Obviously, by calling us now, you're just taking the first step towards protecting your retirement. It's important that you read all insurance contract disclosures carefully before making a purchase decision. Rates and returns mentioned on this program are subject to change without notice.